Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Set up. It's a first down play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Hot pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. On the ground, it's Frazier. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Launching it downfield. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? At the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Gosh, I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back and do a pick 6 in the last possession. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win it.
Plus the 40 now. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They make the stop, and a big gain puts them in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Hand off to the single back. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Really good patience here from the back, and anytime you have a big gain like this, that means the receivers are doing their job as well at that second and third level of the defense, picking up some bigger blocks and helping them get even more yards.
Here's the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And it's intercepted. He's sticking in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
First down here for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. And the back gets the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On third down, he drops to throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Lining up to try the extra point. And it's good. Team is on the field to move this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back in motion now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Important second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's low. Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Back, you're going to throw for the first down. It's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught quickly. The ball is loose. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Dropped for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. To throw, it's low. And looking for a big play here. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the 1st down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They'll toss it to the right side. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Maybe a little bit too creative here on this 4th down play call by the offense. I think the defense was anticipating the offense trying to get the ball into the hands of that receiver, whether it was a pass or a run. And by anticipating it, they're able to keep him short of the 1st down marker.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff. It's McLeod. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Third down play for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Find the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
There is a 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Looking to pass. It's low. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield. It just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to 36. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass here on second down. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
As incomplete, he was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator to play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. And the time quickly fading here before halftime. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. They put it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quick throw caught on the left side. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looks like one more play here before halftime. The DB's backing off from the line now. Looking downfield. It's Love. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, IU Bengals. This offense really clicking.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Trying to build in a positive first half for this offense. Let's see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Send the back in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half. And I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And that sets up a return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Single back, takes the handoff. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the back now goes in motion. Breaking tackles. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Buckeyes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And third and short, they hand the ball off. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The touch strategy here. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here. It works out perfectly.
The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. They'll run the option. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
that's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that previous play. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Backed up on third down. Let's see what the call is here. They'd love to get some room for the punter. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Second down play coming up. Here's the handoff. Powering right past the defender. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Defense is coming after him. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Buckeyes with first and 10 here. On the handout, they'll test the right side here.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he is stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Looking downfield, it's Love. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing the screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. Definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Third down try fails, no flag. returner is brought down. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He'll take a deep shot. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow him to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Frazier. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield. They bring him down at the 7. Offense set up now with a 1st and goal. They attack the deep middle of this defense. They'll come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties. And a big play is the result.
1st and goal here. Needing a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So trailing in the final quarter of post game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? No, he didn't make it. They stopped him short on 4th down. The defense rising up here late in this football game to protect this lead. What a play. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. A timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. is getting set. Second down play here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the LSU Tigers.